And I've actually never shown this to anyone, and it's really personal. My name is Brittany. If you've never been here before, I redecorated my sunroom the other day, and in doing this, I really wanted to talk about what goes into making a sacred space. I got a lot of really positive response from my last video on how to begin a spiritual practice, and for me, having a sacred space is the only place where I can do my practice. I think it's really, really important to approach this topic because we're in a time where so many people are getting into spiritual practice. So many people are trying to find practices that resonate with them and a place where they can feel at home in their body, at home and safe in their vessel, and feel connected to themselves as well. So if you're interested on what it takes for me to create a really beautiful sacred space where I am super comfortable coming day in and day out, and I'm really excited to get to my sacred space to have my personal practice that liberates me and makes me feel empowered so that I can conquer my day, please keep watching. So I wanted to give you guys a little insight as to what my spiritual practice looks like, and this morning I had my practices and I just kind of showered and got ready and wanted to show you guys the actual pieces that I put here in my sacred space. These things have been accumulated over many years. I think that's the reason, a big reason why it feels sacred to me, because what does sacred mean? Sacred means anything we want it to mean. I think this is such a fun part to talk about in spirituality because, and I talk about it often on this channel, spirituality is unique to each and every individual. For me to sit here and say these are the key must-haves in any sacred space ever would be a huge farce and just not the truth. And I think that, we're in an age where so many people want to provide the tools for you. They want to just give you everything it takes to solve all of your problems really quickly. And I think that that's why we're perpetuating these cycles of not healing ourselves, of not being able to connect with ourselves, and in turn, not being able to connect with the world around us. It's like the biggest unkept secret. The answer is within ourselves all the time. No matter the hardship that you're going through, health struggles, relationship struggles, work struggles, career purpose, life purpose, soul's purpose struggles, all of the answers are within ourselves, and they are available to us for free at any given time, at any given moment, if we only choose to give ourselves the time and space and practice and patience to come to understand and come to know these things about ourselves. I really love to stress that you can make do and make the most beautiful do with anything that you already have on hand. So if you think that it's beautiful, that's all it takes. So I want to start just over here. This drawing, this was the first art piece that someone on Instagram contacted me with, and they were like, I drew a picture of a photo that you posted on Instagram, and can I send it to you? I had absolutely no idea that I would ever be able to make meaningful relationships on social media, and I placed in this room just for me to reflect on how beautiful the internet is and what beautiful relationships and meaningful connections that we're able to make here. My little thumb piano. So I got this in Vietnam. This was the first trip that Curtis and I took together to Southeast Asia, and we only stayed in Vietnam for about 3 days, but I like to just kind of get it out and play with excuse me. These were made for me by my girlfriend Jessica. She is a ceramics frickin' master. Little things like this that I can't be with my best friend in San Diego, but she can be here with me. I have many heart rocks. My fiance has always had a gift since he was a child on finding heart rocks. And if you come to my house ever, if you ever want to come to my Rise Sister moon ceremony event, you'll see these little heart rocks all over my house. I have these as a little love barricade on my little stump here. A little piece of my man with me all the time. My little selenite wand and my angel deck that I work with quite often. I did a little draw this morning, and I would love to do an entire episode on angel cards or oracle cards, tarot cards, if I do have some more interest in that. So if you're interested, definitely let me know. I got this little succulent from a shop is called Sister House Collective. I really love supporting local small businesses, especially whenever they're run by women, and I love geometric anything. I have so many geometric pieces in my house. Of course, my journal. I haven't spoken about this on YouTube yet because I had all these angel messages come into my journal, and I was trying to figure out what they mean. It was a really tough time for me because I was writing in my journal so much, and then water got on it in a really weird way, and maybe I'll talk about it someday. But I journal a lot, and it's very therapeutic, and it's something that I just love to do. So I keep my journal out here as well. My little sound bowl. This is a Tibetan sound bowl. You can tell the difference because this is not made out of the quartz crystal. The shape is a little bit different, but these are made of a metal. And these are really nice to come out of a meditation or something. You can hear nice in meditation. You can follow that sound all the way to the very end, and you'd be surprised with how long you can hear it and how long it takes for the sound to dissipate fully. I got this at the Symbiosis Gathering. My healer card. This is a card that I got during the first Rise Sisters ceremony. So what we do at that ceremony is place these oracle cards underneath the pillows of each attendee, and it is kind of a little symbol as to what it is that's trying to reach out to you. And I've been meditating on the affirmation, which is, I am loving and compassionate and able to bring healing to others. This means a lot to me. It's been a big process out of my self-deprivation in order to have the self-worth and self-confidence to believe that I am able to bring healing to others. Yay. This one is rosemary and lavender, and my little Nag Champa incense sticks, and my abalone shell, which is for my Palo Santo or sage. And I've actually never shown this to anyone, and it's really personal. Here is the story with this tin photograph. I went to the Spirit Weavers Gathering, which is a women's spirituality gathering. I had such radical transformation happen there that there was a photographer who was doing a super old-fashioned technique of photography. That sounds so weird. It's an old technique and it's on tin. So this is the tin photograph. It has a lot of meaning to it, this photograph. That jacket that I'm wearing is the jacket that my mother gave me that I took upon myself to upcycle, and I put all kinds of paint and glitter and all kinds of patches on it, and it really meant something to me to bring something of my mom's out to an event like this, and it's just got so much personal meaning to me. And then you can see the Angel Aura quartz crystal that I'm wearing right there, which played a really pivotal role for me while I was away, getting in touch for the very first time with my grandfather who passed away and my angels and spirit guides. I had a lot revealed to me during this trip. I am wearing my grandmother's squash blossom right there. Squash blossoms are really sacred necklaces from our New Mexican culture. No one had ever let me leave the house with that necklace before, so I was very, very honored and didn't take it off the entire time that I was there. I'm naked in this picture, and I really just wanted to take all of my clothes off and stand in my embodied womanhood. Even just seeing it now, I'm like, wow, I can't believe that that's me. Ugh, I love this photograph. It's my favorite photograph ever that I've ever taken of myself. I don't know what I'll do with it yet. I have a feeling it's going to be a really big part of my story sometime later on as well. Maybe the cover of my book that I haven't written yet, but we'll see. I have a little candle that says listen to your heart. Fallen rose petals is what it's supposed to smell like, and my girlfriend Hannah, my astrologer friend, got this for me. And then 2 days ago I had the new moon ceremony, and this is what was left over of my little piece of paper. Usually whenever the paper doesn't burn fully, it's because you have something on here that you're not ready to let go of yet. So that's my secret to work on. And as far as decor, I have some old fabric scraps that are kind of up all over the place. I'll show you. So I took these blue scraps and kind of just circled them around my bar, and these are just red fabric scraps that probably cost only a few dollars at Joann's. And I have a little ceramic stool here with my potted plant, my pothos. I think it's a pothos plant. And I have a lantern down here that I put candles on whenever I have ceremony in here. Another candle down there in my incense burner. My money tree, of course. I have some old pillows that I just got at a consignment shop for free. And then I actually went and got a little $2 bouquet, and I separated the flowers and I stapled them to the wall. This is a little dream catcher that my best friend Jessica also made me. She's gonna be so happy to see that she's all over my sunroom. I'm gonna come outside because the lighting is so nice. But yeah, that is my Sacred Space YouTube video, and I really just want to stress that really what creates a sacred space is that it means something to you. That all of the things that are in your sacred space mean something to you. So if you have meaningful things that make you think of the most beautiful memories in your sacred space, what a beautiful place that's going to be to practice whatever it is that you want to practice. And if you're still figuring out what it is that you want to practice, take your time. You have all the time in the world. Beautiful. All the time in the world. And over time, with patience, you'll start to figure these things out, and it's going to be so exciting, and things are going to start happening, and your life is going to start looking really different. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you tuning in today. If you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss any of my upcoming stuff. And if you have any questions on this episode, leave them down below in the comment section. And if you have any episode ideas or anything, definitely let me know. I want to know all about them. Thank you guys so much. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.